So, this game is very special, but there is one problem that is frequent every season.
The teams are losing every player thanks to a section of the immigration law that is too broad.
Now, politics and sports clash together after that law is in effect after September 11, 2001.
So, as one of the team members got deported, we have to frequently hire more teammates.
So every year, as the teams takes a break between every season, some of the members were going through admissibility hearings that held them back from the game.
The reason why we lose players is because our government accused them for belonging to an organization that fights dictatorship.
Even though they never done anything wrong, our government had thought that these organizations would have committed terrorist acts.
So, we need to tell the teams that silence is never an option when their rights are disregarded.
You are right, Jessica. The most recent case is that of Jay, who was a member of the Farabundo Marti Liberation Front from El Salvador.
That one is a very controversial case, since the Canadian government recognizes FMLN as democratically elected government in El Salvador.
Controversial indeed. There are more than 150,000 Salvadorans in Canada. Many of them are, or had been members of the FMLN.
Yes, Henry. Finding Jay inadmissible under those grounds would mean that more than 2 million Salvadorans who are members of FMLN would be inadmissible.
Gee, I never thought about that. But you're right, Jessica. We want to be fair with Jay and any Salvadoran, then something needs to be done about it.
Right now Jay is going through a tough time, but we will be there to support him.
This situation not only affects Jay's performance in the games, but also is affecting his family. His son, being autistic, has been great support for him and always comes to the games.
Great family. Next time we are going to interview him and his family. We will also interview Victor.
That's right, Jessica. Victor, another team player, is going in similar situation. He can give us more light on the problems with Section 34.1 of the immigration law.
Gee. Many of our players are being affected by Section 34.1 that will really affect the possibility of winning the tournament.
Hello. As we promised before, we are interviewing Victor, who is another member of the team and is facing deportation due to the same Section 34.1 that is affecting Jay and his family.
Thanks for this opportunity, Henry.
Victor, can you tell us how has your life been affected by the deportation order that was given to you by the Immigration Division?
It has affected us big time. My kids who are Canadians and always ask me if they have rights as children and as Canadians.
What do you answer to their questions?
Well, I tell them that they have rights that are contained in international and Canadian legislation. And most of all, in Canada and in any other country, family rights are important.
You are right. The Canadian Chapter of Rights recognizes individual rights as well as family rights.
Many people from many countries are being affected. As Jessica said, this is something that needs to be told and discussed by the community.
Victor, thanks for your words. I believe that you and many others are making a difference. To all the audience, thanks for listening. This Henry from WAJ.